And now, coming to you live from an undisclosed location somewhere in the Ozark Mountains, it's Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. And now, here he is, Josh the Devil.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Spooky Talk Show. I am Josh the Devil, and this is the show with this kind of stuff every Sunday night. It's awful. Why are you watching it? I don't know. Why are we doing it? I can't say, but we're not going to stop. That's the spirit by Plum. That's not going to catch on. All right. So welcome to Spooky Talk Show. We have a great show lined up tonight. You just saw our new intro actually finally in place. It worked, and there was sound, I believe. Anybody in the chat saying anything? Chat along with us in the chat if you're watching live, because that's going to come in handy in a way that won't make sense until years down the line. Right now, I'm dragging this out as long as I can so that Kit, holding up our cue cards, is just dying with his arms up there. But yeah, he's good. Oh, isometrics. All right. Well, maybe he's okay. Maybe the joke's on me. Okay. So what's going on, you ask? I'll tell you what's going on. No, I'll give you what I got. Okay. A woman had a subway train doors close on her neck, and instead of helping, people stood around just videotaping. You guys believe this? Yeah. It's terrible. Yeah, sadly, yeah, we can believe it. The upside was she won 10 grand on America's Funniest Home Videos. Oh, is that still on? Is that show even still a thing?
Surprisingly, yes. Netflix.
Wow. Well, yeah, okay, it's on Netflix. I'll watch the Bob Saget years, because if there's not Bob Saget doing little things on there, I'm not watching that. The man is a genius. Okay, what else is going on, you ask? I don't know, but I'll read this cue card. It says, in Washington State, a guy got his grandma to smoke her first joint. Yeah! All right, don't get too excited. This was really only because she couldn't remember her actual first joint. Potheads. I think this is I don't remember doing. All right. We'll keep moving along before the wax on my desk melts into the thing in the other room. A squirrel! Squirrel in the news? Yeah, there was a squirrel spotted eating a taco almost as big as himself. Yes. It's pretty big, all right? And do you see? We were right. Even the squirrels enjoy the dog food tacos at Taco Bell. Oh, yeah. I would say tough room, but it's really not. It's a pretty forgiving room. An NRA employee accidentally shot himself. Yeah, well, that happens. They can have the bullet when they pry it from his cold, dead body. Or wherever. Yeah, because I didn't write it either. Jared will come out later and explain these jokes, I believe, in a segment called... Jared's going to come out later and explain all these jokes in a segment we've called, What the fuck was that joke about, Jared? And we've back cataloged all your jokes, so it's a long segment coming up. All right, get ready for that. I'll move on. Maybe this one was from Kit. A digital highway sign in Oregon reminds people to get off their phone and not text while they're driving by saying that their mom told him to stop texting. All right. Yeah, well, your mom told me to stop texting. Because I'm giving her the pink eye. I'm giving your mom pink eye, and she wants me to stop texting. I don't know. Is that what the joke is about? Is that stop sexting? Okay, maybe I messed that joke up. All right, well, before I bring up my co-host, Jared, we got to talk about a couple of things. We've got Kat Robinson on the show tonight. That's right. If it tastes good and it's anywhere near here, she's going to tell us what it is and where it is and how we can get a big old slice of it. And hopefully she's got some pretty good stories, too. So she's on the program. And if that weren't enough, we got musical performance by Adam Faucett. That's right. I gave away his middle name. His middle name is actually, so just don't spread that around. He didn't. What? All right, don't yell it out unless it's funny. All right, is that? Also, don't write it on the cue card unless it's funny. How about we make that rule too while we're at it? Too late, too late. I do have to mention Lost 40 Brewery. Lost 40 Brewery. That's right. Why is everyone cheering? Because Lost 40 provided the beer. That's right. So the beer is from Lost 40. So everybody here in the audience that's talking so fucking loud, that's louder than me, they're all liquored up on Lost 40 because they provided the beer for free. So one more round for Lost 40. You can find them facebook.com/Lost40Beer. Lost 40 Beer. Facebook.com/Lost40Beer.
Brewing.
This says Lost 40 Beer on Facebook.
Okay, it might be that too.
Yeah, the guy that works there doesn't know. He just don't listen to him. Listen to me. Listen to me. The source of all your knowledge and news and information. Okay, I also have to announce next week we've got one of our writers who isn't here, so if the show isn't funny tonight, we'll say that that makes Paul look really good. Paul Hodge is going to be here to tell some funny jokes. That's right, that's right. And a musical performance by The Cunts. That's right, The Cunts, a mostly female punk rock band, is going to be here to give our unplugged treatment a little whirl. I believe a couple of our former musical guests are now part of the band, assuring that it will be a rocking good set. So one more time, next week, Paul Hodge and The Cunts. And then the band, The Cunts. Oh, because Paul has more than he has two, because, I don't know. Okay. Also, it is worth mentioning really quick that while he's in town, Jeff Matika of the band Green Day, he is in town for a week while the band is on hiatus or something, or they just don't need him. And so for a week he's going to be here, and so he promised that he's going to stop by. We're going to shoot a little special. Probably won't be live, but it's going to be one night this week, and we'll get it up as quick as we can. Hopefully he'll tell us some stories about the latest Green Day tour, and probably some of the audience will yell questions about his other band, the Magic Crop Dusters. So that will be fun. So get ready for that. So without further ado, let's get out our co-host here, Jared Lowry. Jared, just scoot over. There he is. Stick your mic on. Real quick before you say anything, I want to say we've got a new microphone here, and we think we've got our audio situation a little bit better. So if you're watching and you've watched before, if you could chat, jump in the chat and say, "Hey, sounds terrible. Hey, sounds the same. Hey, sounds marginally better." We'd love the information, and of course you can tell Jacob where you're from, and if you sound awesome or have a really awesome username, then we'll probably mention you on the show because we're that bored. So, Jared, what's going on?
Well, I've been listening to this podcast called S-Town, right?
As long as there's no man pigs involved, I'm listening.
And I'm waiting for the podcast called F-Town.
F-Town.
Family friendly?
That was a clap for
No,
him. He
it's
tries really
not.
hard. He tries really hard.
Hold up the sign.
Yeah, hold up the sign that says they don't know.
Hold up the sign.
They don't know. It says clap, damn it. I don't think anybody else can see that, but that's
Yeah.
okay. That's all right. Well, what else is going on?
I am, along with Kit, I'm going to be competing in the World Series of Comedy.
Yes, World Series of Comedy with Kid Harity, also one of our writers. And when is that going to be taking place?
Wednesday.
This Wednesday, all right.
At the Looney Bin.
At the Looney Bin here in Little Rock. So, is it just one person emerges from that and then moves on to the next round?
We have 2 people from each week.
Two people from
it's
each
gonna be
week.
6 people in the final round, and then they're going to pick one person to go to Chicago.
All right, so the one person is going to represent Little Rock, basically. They'll be the funniest
the Little Rock
person in the
area.
Little Rock area, basically.
Yes.
We're going to pick our best, send them on to the World Series of Comedy.
Yes, and that's in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, right. So if you go, you're not coming back, because that would be, you in Vegas, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
It usually stays there.
Yeah, okay. Well, just don't videotape it, and then everything will be okay. Live stream, just don't live stream it, or you can live stream it directly to to Jacob and I. We'll keep it for our private collections only.
My virginity is going to stay there. Yes.
It's about time. It's about time. Well, all right now, and I would also, speaking of your virginity, on next season, we're gonna have one of our very special friends come in and try to help you with your love life.
Yes.
We've been paying attention, and well, some of the writers happened to see your profile on one of the dating sites, POF. And they came to us. This is basically an intervention, okay, guys? None of these people are actually here to see Kat or Adam. This is really just an intervention. Yeah, your POF profile basically makes you look like a stalker, a creep, the strangest person in the world that no one should ever talk to. And if any woman is attracted to your profile, that's going to be a terrifying date that, although I would find greatly humorous, it's just, we don't want to do that to you. So what we've done, we've spared no expense. We've got the date doctor. The date doctor is going to come in next season. He is going to help you revamp your POF profile. Guys, this is going to be good. Hopefully, if maybe you've got a POF profile and you're like, hey, nobody's paying attention to me, maybe I need to revamp my profile. Well, hey, there you go. I don't have the date written down.
June.
It's in June. It's in June.
How did I know that?
Because you're master of ruining the illusion. That's right.
So does
Smoke and mirrors, Jared. Smoke and mirrors.
Does he have a PhD in POF?
Oh. You know, it's jokes like that that are not going to help you. Okay. He's gonna fix whatever he can. Let's just say that anything that's possibly fixed, he's gonna take care of it for you. And hopefully everybody watching can learn some stuff too. And you know, I'm just hoping for some pointing and laughing. That's me. Just jokes at your expense. So we jumped on Twitter and about 0.5 seconds. No, okay, I'm lying. We didn't. We came up with this question about an hour ago. Didn't even bother posting it on Twitter because we are lazy jerks. There's no point in bullshitting you. You knew that. No. So we came up with the question we had, the Twitter question we had, was irrelevant at this point. So we came up with a new one, which would be more relevant since next week is Easter. We came up with the question: the top 5 places. Oh, top 5 worst places to hide Easter eggs. Top 5 places to hide Easter eggs. Now, if you want to jump on Twitter and tweet along, you can tweet us at Spooky Talk Show. Jacob's pretty quick on the draw there. There it is. Tweet us at Spooky Talk Show. And if you want to jump in the chat right now and chat your top 5 worst places to hide Easter eggs, we will draw this out a little bit so that you've got some time to, jump in there and say something stupid. So here we're going to start with number 5. Number 5, top worst places to hide Easter eggs: a minefield. All right, I think that's not really that funny, but true. All right, Jared, number 4, worst places?
Richard Gere's butthole.
Oh, that whole thing was a rumor. That's all a myth. You guys. Really funny, but probably not true. But
I don't get it.
You know, honestly, if it turned out to be true, like if there was videotape, it wouldn't be as funny. I think it's funnier because it's not.
I think it involves hamsters, not
hamsters.
Not
okay.
Rabbits.
Gerbils. Whatever. Laying a Cadbury egg inside Richard Gere's mouth. Number 3, inside a chocolate Jesus. I'm as confused as you guys are. Inside a chocolate Jesus. Number 2, worst place to hide an Easter egg.
Inside Daddy's PS4. Who? What? I have no idea.
Because it would ruin the PS4. Okay, because it would ruin it. I see.
No idea.
Cracking a lot open.
And
Okay.
you all know what number 1 is.
Number 1, worst places to hide an Easter egg: your mom's dick. Yeah, there it was. Your mom's dick. We hadn't said it in a while, they told me. If you've got some better answers than that, which is, we set the bar pretty low, jump in the chat. Chat away. Give us your best answers for top worst places to hide Easter eggs. Or you can jump in Twitter for next week and you can hashtag Spooky Talk Show your top 5 excuses to get out of church. with the family on Easter Sunday. Top 5 excuses to get out of going to church with your family on Easter Sunday, because you know they want you to, you know they're going to ask. You better have an excuse ready, because you don't want to be well, I've got to wash my balls and eggs. All right, so tweet us. Jacob, anybody in the chat with us? No, there's no one in the chat with us. That feels good. Okay,
They're
right.
all still at the Palm
They're
Sunday
all,
Mass
they
for
all,
4 hours.
I guess they are. Okay, once again, Lost 40 provided the beer. Big round of applause to Lost 40. We do have a contest going. I will show you guys this contest. Anybody, I got a bowl right here, and I've got all the names of the people who've donated to our GoFundMe or our Patreon campaign. And I'm going to add a few more here in a minute. Let's see, because we've had some people, because Lizzie donated, but she donated in cash, so we'll put her name in the bowl. And Holly donated in cash, so let me put her name in the bowl. And anybody who donates even $1 to Patreon or anything to GoFundMe, I think the GoFundMe is like $5 minimum. But I'm going to draw a name out of this bowl, and you get this amazing 3D printed, hand-painted Cobra Commander. It's not a hairdryer. No, it's his blaster, as seen on the Cobra Commander package. So, no, it's...
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Shoot. There you go. Yeah.
It does not work as a hairdryer. Now, apparently this was a rocket launcher, but you know, if you watch the show, they all just shot colored lasers, no matter what the weapon was.
Nobody got shot.
And nobody ever really died. But here he is. He was a 3D modeler, made this based strictly on the picture from the box. It was never used in the cartoon. He never had this gun, but you can see it on the box. And so, and he has a little gun right there. And so, 3D modeler was like, I want that thing, I want to make it. And he made it, and I printed one. And here it is. It can be yours, because one of these people is going to announce their name, and we will ship it to you. And you can set it on your desk or whatever. Really, whatever you want to do with it.
Do your best impression of Starscream.
Do your best impression. Wait, yeah, was it the same actor? Same voice actor?
Same guy.
Starscream and Cobra Commander? You learn something new every day here on Spooky Talk Show. That's right. Lame, nerdy facts that no one else cares about. I like that, though. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Okay, yeah. There should be more groans coming from the audience. We got to slack off the nitrous oxide mix. Take it down to like 2% or something, because there's zombies. Oh, man. All right, well, the methane mix is now increased in the talk show. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Cad Robinson's going to be here. Jacob, are we ready for that amazing commercial break? And here we go.
Spooky Talk Show.
Be the fire in the shade. I love you anyway. Be the flower on the shade. Stay with me every day. Feel destruction coming on. Feel destruction coming on. Feel destruction coming on.
Spooky Talk Show.
Welcome back to Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. Is there the thing in the other room trying to get in? I had to light this because there's a terrible smell in here, so I'm just going to do that, and then it may be the audience. I don't know. No, I think something's dead. I think there's something dead in here. And it's not just our jokes! I said not just our jokes, not just our jokes. All right, so we're back, and we got Kat Robinson with us, guys. Now, Kat runs a website called TieDyeTravels.com. Yeah. You can go TIEDYE Travels.com. And you can see, how many articles do you have, would you estimate? Over 1,000 articles. Now, give me the basic rundown. What's the best information people are going to get from going to your website and checking out the articles?
Everything that you can imagine about Arkansas food, places that you can go in Arkansas that people don't think about, unusual places, cheap places to go, cheap places to eat, lots of things about pie and donuts and burgers and stuff like that. So whatever comes out of my head.
So if you're coming to Arkansas or you're in Arkansas even, You've got places that even maybe the locals don't know about necessarily. The little hole in the
That's
walls.
true.
You were telling me about where was it that you found the best shrimp po' boy in a grocery
Oh my gosh,
store?
in a grocery store. I went down with my partner Graf Weld, and we went down to Waveland, Mississippi, the Mississippi West Coast, as they call it, not the Gulf Coast, the West Coast.
Right, the other side,
Yeah.
right.
And we're running around, and you can go to the hoity-toity restaurants that are right there on the beach, and it's fantastic. You've got the breeze coming, but we're simple folks. We like to make the mundane awesome. So we decided let's go and pick up our dinner at a supermarket. We found this Claiborne Hills supermarket. Fantastic, huge po' boys, less than $10 for a big old po' boy about like that. And you can take it out there and get all the sand from the beach in it that you want to. But absolutely fantastic. That's the sort of things we do.
Sandwich.
Yeah. Sandwich.
Yeah, well, I can't pass up a pun.
Best joke of the night, right?
Oh,
there you
God,
go.
I hope not.
Can't pay writers for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Okay, so we can hit your website. We can find
Yes.
out all sorts of road stories,
All sorts
places
of road
you've
stories.
been,
Yeah.
things you've eaten, things
Yeah.
you've seen. Give me some of the highlights. Give me when you think back. I know this is gonna be hard. When you think back to like some of the best places you've eaten.
Oh, yeah.
If you just had a door and you could walk through the door and be in any restaurant that you've been in and eat any meal
Okay, this
right
is a
now,
crazy-
just open the door, walk through. Where are you going?
Star of India in Little Rock.
The Star of India. in
Star of
Little
India
Rock.
with Sammy Law. I mean, holy cow. And I bet every one of you in the audience, and he remembers each and every one of you is fantastic. But I can think about going and walking into the Montenay Inn chicken restaurant, sitting down and having the family meal with a fantastic chicken. I'm going to go down there and look at the ruins and get upset because the Army Corps of Engineers has fenced them off and all, but they're right there on Beaver Lake. Or maybe I'm thinking about going to the Highland Sub Shop of all places in
Highland Sub Shop
Memphis.
in Memphis.
Nobody's ever
Okay.
heard of this place, and I'm about to give them a little bit of fame. But sweetbread, Italian dressing. It's a Asian restaurant that serves subs. I kid you not.
An Asian
Asian
sub
restaurant
shop.
that serves
Okay.
submarine sandwiches.
Okay, well, Memphis
They're
is a pretty
fabulous.
popular destination
Memphis is a great
for
destination.
visiting because you got Graceland, you got
Absolutely.
Sun Records there.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're visiting, and I mean I go to Memphis quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
I've eaten at some pretty tiny little hole in the wall places,
Absolutely.
but that's a new
That's
one
one
for
you
me.
hadn't heard about
That's-
yet, right?
Not all right. Well,
It's a whole lot of following your nose, though, and have plenty of credibility for the job. But whenever I started writing about food, I did it specifically because I was afraid. I used to be in television and used to be a producer. I left the good job just to go and try to write for a living, and at least writing about food, I knew I would never starve, and boy, I certainly succeeded there.
Right, so if you love movies, you review movies. If you don't want to starve,
If
you
you
review
review
food, and
food,
you're
yeah.
it's a pretty good guarantee
Oh, yeah.
you'll always be eating. That's
and,
good, yeah.
and it doesn't matter where you go. I mean, we do go most of our destination by car, and we drive all over the Mid-South or wherever we decide to end up going. And sometimes a little further, we may take a trip. Was talking with some folks in the audience before the show today about, we always pack an extra bag with us so we can check our bag full of leftovers. That always brings a little
Nice, that's a
question
good
mark.
tip. Take an extra bag
Take
just
an
for
extra
leftovers.
the leftovers. Just came back from Austin, Texas about a month and a half ago with a rack of ribs, and then we got delayed, had to stay overnight in Austin, and our ribs went on the Little Rock, and they were kind of confused when we sent the message that, could you please refrigerate our bags? But they did it. I would say, they took care of us.
Wow, very nice, very nice. Well, I used to, anytime I was going somewhere, I would take an extra bag, like I'd roll up a little backpack or something just for souvenirs.
souvenirs.
This is basically the same thing.
Same thing.
That's,
Just doesn't last quite as long.
I don't need snow globes anymore or shot glasses, so yeah.
Stuff just
Ribs.
falls
I would much rather pack a
ribs,
whole rack of ribs and just take that
County
home.
line in Austin, right out there. We got there just as the sun was setting. We were supposed to get on the plane at 9 o'clock that night, and those ribs just flew on without us.
It's awful. That's a sad story. I
It's a sad
wasn't
story.
ready for a sad rib story.
When
Now
we
you got to eat
reunited-
them, right? I mean, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was worried. I was
A
thinking.
little worried there.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
as long as there's a
Big
happy
old
ending to the
beef
rib
ribs. It
story.
looked- when they brought this platter to the table, it looked like the Flintstones.
Yeah, now
Thought
good beef
everything
ribs
would
are
tip
hard to
over.
find.
And you can't find them here in Arkansas. And
That's
I really wish
true.
that we get a restaurateur that would actually make beef ribs and put it on the regular menu. You can go to Interstate Barbecue right over in Memphis, and you can get them, but here, no. Oh, Here we go. Okay, who's
the
coming
thing
in
the
now?
thing in the other room is.
Hey, baby, are you hungry?
That's okay.
Unfortunately, Bob, who usually keeps the thing in the other room under control, isn't here this week, so he's running. Oh wait, I mean, Bob's here. Yeah, so you stay in there because Bob's totally here. Yeah, I'm Bob. Stay in there.
Here, I'm Bob.
Yeah, see, so Bob's here. Sorry. Okay, so tell me, how did you? So you got started because you basically didn't want to starve. That's great motivation.
I didn't want to starve. Now, mind you, I worked in television for 12 years, and I was a producer. I was putting words in other people's mouths. I get up at midnight, and I'd go in and I'd write an entire show for the station I work for. The show would be broadcast, and I'd set up things for the next day. But journalism and television and all it was changing, and it's a job for the young. When you get to be a little older, you realize, you get jaded. You want to go do something. I always wanted to be a writer. And I thought, well, I'm just going to give it this shot. I'm going to give it 6 months. And coming up this September, it will be 10 years.
10 years, and you've come full circle because
really
now
I'm coming back to television.
You're coming back to television, but not behind the scenes. Now you have your own show.
I will be in front of the camera along with my partner, Grav Weldon. Thank you. My videographer's actually out in the audience today. We're going to go hit the road.
That's honestly the only thing better than hearing stories about amazing food would be watching video of you traveling around
And
trying to
eating a lot of
find
amazing
awesome food and finding it, and us learning about little hole-in-the-wall spots too. That's going to be on AETN,
It'll be
right?
on AETN.
Okay,
our forecast date is for August of this year. We're getting ready to actually start recording. I can't say video because we're not, shooting on video and sticking on there. I can't say that we're filming it because nobody has filmed, so I guess recording is the appropriate term.
Okay, all right.
But we're going to go across the state, and we're going to find the stories behind the people that make pies in Arkansas. It's a follow-up to my book, Arkansas Pie, Delicious Slice of the Natural State. We want to get the idea of there's far more to it than that bite. Yeah, everybody loves pie. I mean,
you can eat pie, the breakfast pie. There's meat pies.
Even if you're gluten-free, there's gluten-free pies out there, and of course you have fried pies across the Delta, and you've got crazy things like the Bradley County Peak Tomato Pie, and of course you have possum pie.
Possum pie.
All over the state.
Season 3, Spooky Talk Show, Possum Pie. Velveteen Tombstone will attempt to consume an entire possum pie in under 60 seconds with his hands tied behind his back. You heard it here first. He's sitting right there. He's not going to say no.
Come on.
We have a challenger. Andy Conrad will attempt to eat it in less time than Josh Eric. So much better than a timed competition. We will tie their hands behind their back and we will see who can eat that pie first. Ooh, you'll find us a good place to make some possum pies, I assume?
Absolutely. We've got plenty of places all over the state.
So when do you guys start filming? You're coming
We're going to be filming here at the end of this month. We're going to be going to 6 locations across Arkansas.
Well, the weather's fantastic, so hopefully
fantastic.
It'll stay like this.
That's why we're especially doing it now, because I don't want to be there and it's like, here's this great pie and be melting into a puddle. Because I want to be able to say, hey, we're nice and fresh and we're happy, and here are some fantastic pies. So we are going to go and try the possum pie and fried pies and sweet potato pies and pecan pies and any kind of pies you can imagine. If they're in the state of Arkansas, we're going to find them.
Oh, what is the show called?
This will be an Arkansas Pie Special
Arkansas
right now.
Pie Special,
We're
okay.
just waiting to see exactly what it's going to be.
All right, and so people can check out aetn.org, I bet.
Yeah, it's even on the Roku. It's on any of your cable systems, or you just pick it up over the air. All the stations that's there. But you can follow our progress, just like you can find Spooky Talk Show here on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else.
Everywhere,
you can follow Tie-Dye Travels.
Tie-Dye Travels. Okay, so everybody should get on. Jump on Instagram. Do you have an Instagram?
I have an Instagram. It's Tie-Dye Cat, because I have
okay.
there's more than one of us.
With a K.
With a K. With a K. Yep. But you can also go to Tie-Dye Travels on Twitter, and I get lots of messages out there on Twitter that says Tie-Dye Travels, I'm in Damascus, Arkansas, where do I? Or where I'm in Branson, Missouri, oh heavens, or I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. What do I eat? Where do I eat? Where do I find this pie? Where do I find a good steak? And yeah, that's what I'm good for. And sometimes I never meet this person. I have no idea, but I'm like, okay, here's where you go.
And you potentially made their whole trip.
I made their whole trip.
They didn't have to worry about it, less anxiety, not worrying about where to go. They had a list of places to go. They knew they were going to be good.
Yeah.
They knew they had the same kind of food taste as you, so that's perfect.
Well, no, it's not even a matter of the food taste. See, eating is the only thing that we do with all 5 of our senses. I mean, you can do anything else in the world. Well, I mean, okay, drinking and chewing gum, yes, you also do that, but you feel the texture of the food, you sense sense what's around you. You see the craziness that's around you, the stuff on the walls. You see how pretty the food is. You hear the crunch of it. You hear people in the background, the music that's playing and what have you. You touch it and you press it into your mouth and you smell it and you taste it and there we go. And it's fantastic because food is the one thing we do with all of our senses, and that's how you make it.
Can I get a cigarette?
Oh,
Can I get a cigarette?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to have to make you write down a list of places for me to try in Branson because I do go to
Fantastic.
Branson quite a bit.
Okay.
So before you go, we'll do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, everybody should check out tie-dye-travels.com,
Tie-dye-travels.
and you should jump on the Twitter and the Instagram,
And the Facebook.
Tie-Dye Cat, and the Facebook,
And Tumblr.
And Tumblr. Wow, and everything. So we don't even have a
Yeah.
Tumblr. Damn it! I give up.
Oh, baby.
These fancy kids
But
and all their
but I'm not on
social
Snapchat
media
yet,
sites
so
and
it's too much. Too much.
and what's Vine? Don't even tell me. I don't even want to.
Vine's
Is
passe.
that okay? Okay, good. Okay, and we're not doing games, so we don't have to be on Twitch apparently. So we're
Twitch?
okay there.
I don't even know
It's
about
for
Twitch.
gamers, so
Really?
we'll be okay. So Jared's on. Oh crap! Well,
Sometimes I twitch.
Jared's trying to get a date on Twitch. I think we've uncovered one of his many problems.
Well, now.
He's just streaming a video of himself. Just, I'm Jared. Yeah. Holding up his. I have a T-shirt with my name and my catchphrase on it. I'm not exaggerating. That's the actual video from his profile. That's. It's bad. It's bad. We'll get to that next June when Jim Stipe, the date doctor, will be here to help Jared out. I can't do it. Can't do it. You couldn't even help him out. You could get him in a really good, deep relationship with a good pie.
Oh, heck yeah.
But
Or steak. Oh,
don't get me into steaks.
oh, baby.
I was there with ribs already, so. Oh my gosh, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Adam Faucett is here. He's gonna play us some songs. It's gonna be amazing.
Talk show. You know, I was watching Sleepaway Camp one time. If you keep doing shows here, you're all doomed.
As far as I know, we were kidnapped by aliens. Ghost aliens?
Hey, I'm not sure how I got here. I did put the lotion on my skin.
Spooky Talk Show. Spooky Talk Show.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Hey, cut me some slack. All right, welcome back to Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. I'm Josh the Devil, and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the musical stylings of Adam Faucett. Later.
Alright, here we go. Some folks need God. This I never understood until I saw the dust right bottom on the knees of my friend. How it all was taken from him. Yeah, the world ain't clean. Put that that gun down and lean on me. Let your God go and lay it on me. If these limbs don't shake, the air will bore me stiff and still awake. My wagon box right there at the end of my drive is where I found this friend of mine. God knows I can't get clean. Knock that dust off and put it on me. Pile it up and call me the king. Well, I pray they will wait for us beyond some pearly gate. Watch for our hand to poke on through. Wave goodbye as we choose to die as men again. If your head's on track, then I'm on a track too. If you're not coming back, then I'm not coming back too. Oh. Some folks need God. This I never understood until I saw the fear and the dead's cries. So it's in with some surprise. Oh son, I wanna go. I miss this earth I barely know. I loved your mama, so tell her so. Oh, how I worry that some folks need fear. This I never understood until I saw the dust that I wear. It wasn't my own, but all this time it was my own. Dust clouds in space they sing. Come join us, boy, you ain't no king. Join us, boy, you ain't no king. Join us, boy.
Yeah, give us another. No, go. Give us one more. Give us one more, and then come and sit down and talk with us for a minute.
Cool. This one's called King Snook. Daddy died when I was 10. Mama soon there followed him. My brother shipped to Africa. I was damned to Camden. Stayed there with quote cousin. Live on top of eggshell. They need some little girl like I need hard lessons learned. Truly I don't mind if they pay me no mind, unaware of where it I go. Where I'm landing, I go out in the woods. Pretend I'm with my brother, crushing eggs as hard as we can. It's war, you're not my family. I wipe the tears away. See me a king snake. How I wish I was like the king, where poison wouldn't mean a thing. Of this house and all of Camden, well, all of them angry men and all of the drinking, well, if all of the spirits past from all of the ages would come to me, make me wise, cloak me from their drunken eyes. Faith would lift me up, love me so low. Fate leave my brother low. I bet it come to take me home. Waiting for that day. Quiet I ate the king snake, but if poison wants to slip again, so help me God, I'll kill him. If poison wants to slip again, so help me God, I'll kill him. If poison wants to slip again, so help me God.
There, that ought to do her. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
All right, thanks a lot.
No problem. We asked Adam. He said, "Will there be beer?" I said, "There will be beer." He's like, "I'm in. I'm in."
My namesake beer.
That's yeah. So if we're we got beer and we got you. That's fantastic. So what's been going on? You're a busy guy.
Off and on busy. We got a new record in the works.
Yeah.
Both of those songs.
Is that a tall grass? Is that a?
Yeah, all the records are pretty much made the same way.
Okay.
Same dudes.
Yeah, give us your lineup. We got Adam Faucett in the tall grass.
It's Johnny D on bass.
Johnny D.
It's Chad Conder on drums.
Bad Chad.
And that's it. That's the band.
That's all you need.
And
if you got those
myself.
two guys,
Yeah.
then who else do you need? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going pretty good, man.
Well, where can people catch you guys locally? You guys got some shows coming up?
Yeah, I'm doing a solo thing. Not this week. Next week. I don't even remember the fucking day. It's South on Main. It's a Wednesday.
Main?
It's next Wednesday.
Okay.
And then May 5th, Cinco de Mayo at Whitewater.
Whitewater, the legendary Whitewater
with
Tavern.
the band.
Yeah.
So we'll be up banding it around.
All right. Where can people find you online?
AdamFaucett.com.
Oh, that is way too complicated for our viewers. They will never remember that. That is Faucett with two T's.
That is Faucett with two T's. It's Tutti Faucett.
All right, so we want you to play a couple more songs for us if you want to.
I don't.
I think the crowd wants you to. But before I do, I want to try to ask you maybe a couple of questions that maybe you get all the time, or maybe some people would want to know. Who are you influenced by growing up? What kind of musicians?
I like that you put it in a time specific.
Well, we had the music that Talk To was early.
Right. Well, people don't ever put it in time specific.
You know,
they're
so
like, who influences you? And I'm like, weed.
Well, that's I know that guy.
I'm fucking old, man. There's no hope in here.
You know what I mean? Anybody who plays music remembers those few bands that made them, that really spoke to them and made them think, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do it. Who sticks out in your brain?
I'll tell you this, man. Well, I mean, I was a regular 90s kid who was really big into Pavement and Nirvana and Sonic. I mean, dude, I'm such a dork. I have a Sonic Youth tattoo.
That's a badge of honor.
Huh?
Yeah, I think the audience wants to see it.
Yeah,
at least the studio audience.
I got it. I've never. Well, I paid for my TC tattoo. It's getting there. It's the ghost off of Ghost and Flowers.
Yes, very nice.
Given to me in the back of a bar, of course. I don't pay for tattoos.
The best place.
But man, I really don't know why I play the way I play. I fucking hate Americana music. I fucking hate country music for the most part.
That's kind of interesting to hear from a guy.
It is. I have no idea.
Like you, I hate to say that, but
I know.
A guy with an acoustic guitar, and a beard and long hair.
I know
usually,
you
hate to make assumptions, but
I grew a beard in the late '90s because I'm fucking ugly. And nobody was growing beards in the late 90s. Everybody was like cool as shit. And
that's true. You were ahead of the curve.
I was super ahead of the curve. People threw change on me on the curb when I was living in Chicago. That's not even a joke, man. I worked downtown. I'd be smoking cigarettes on my lunch break and then get a job. I'm like, well, I should get a better job. You're right about that, sir. Are you hiring? With your shoulder pads.
Okay. So we talked a little bit about the past.
Okay.
What about?
Let me take it back. I don't fucking hate country music or Americana music.
Not really.
I don't fucking hate. I just fucking hate most of it.
Most of it. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So that's understandable. That's understandable.
Right.
There's still good bits in there.
There's
you gotta dig to find them.
My point in saying that is I have no idea why I play the way I play. My parents don't like music. They don't play music. So I wasn't brought up listening to that kind of music. I think what it was is like I needed to grow the nails out. And then since I had the nails, I figured out I couldn't do 4 times more coke than anyone else. I was like, well, fuck, I should probably figure out something to do with these fucking nails.
Okay.
And bada boom, bada bing, Americana loser right here.
So who? I know there's. You play with everybody. You're kind of the musician's musician around town. You've played with anybody who's anybody around locally. So who are some bands or some artists here in the Central Arkansas or even the southern region that you feel like maybe people should find out about because they're not getting enough exposure?
Right now, I mean, I think pretty soon they'll have plenty of exposure. They probably already do, especially in our circle. But I really like Color Design.
Color Design, okay.
Yeah, I like Color Design.
We'll talk to them for season. I'm really just fishing for bands for season 3.
Yeah,
so.
Man, it's gonna be loud in here. They're loud.
Okay. And what else? Who else do you like locally?
Locally, man. I mean, I've always been a fan of Andy War.
Andy, we've had on the show. We're gonna try to get him back in with his full band, which I believe is your full band.
And he's also a long hair, bearded guy. It's just like you get more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
It's the same band as my band. They're just better.
All right. I think
William
they would.
Blackett.
I think they would debate that with you, and I think we could all just sit and debate that back and forth and never declare a winner.
Hey, man.
But more importantly, Andy's not here. You're here.
Yes,
So
I'm here,
it's a
so-
one-sided competition.
So
if you
fuck Andy.
So I don't want to say that because I want the big damn mouth show
Yeah.
on season 3, but
Not you, the
all
other
right,
man.
all right. So okay, well maybe if everybody applauds really loud, then you will play a couple songs for us. This way. Oh, and take some of your beard with me and sell that on eBay.
I immediately regret. I'm just so much of a love.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I have before. And done it well. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing another song or two or what's the... Okay. Here's a song. All of this. There's a song called My Last Ride Now. Slide out real quick. Your last ride down old Central Ave. Here you coming. I hear the tailpipes crack. I will not hide no more. I'll be standing where you think you saw me, coward before. Maybe I never stepped into the light I see. Maybe tonight, beneath the lights that you bring, let your thunder roll on me. Know that you will never be you at your best, and your faults won't curl the poem after death. You have come here with my life on the line. But I'll take yours, what was yours was always mine. And I'll be crushed by your corpse and broken horn, under a sky just as blue as the day before I was born. Under the sky just as blue as the day before I was born. And you never each other off completely. Not you, not me. My last ride down old Central Ave. Who I was is who you are when you laugh. One more lap around my favorite bar to see that it still stands all night. 'Cause I don't dare no more than lift the thunder from their heads, make new songs we sing to their kids. We'll start all over again. You have come here with my life on the line. Well, then I'll take yours, what was yours was always mine. And I'll be crushed by your corpse and broken horn, under a sky just as blue as the day before I was born. Under a sky just as blue as the day before I was born. And we never see each other off completely. Not you.
All right, wait,
Small.
real quick.
You can go Tuesday.
All right, really quickly, we're going to draw for the winner. Anyone who donated GoFundMe, or you can be our model for it. Anyone who donated, your name is in this bowl right here. So here, Adam, I will let you choose a name, so it's not any kind of bias or anything like that. Okay.
Hell, I'll give you $10 for that.
Oh,
right
well,
now.
this was a blank piece of paper. Try one more time. That was the extra paper for if anybody donated during the show, so I'd have a blank one. You found that one.
Survey says.
Survey says
Spaghetti.
spaghetti. No, Desiree Sheehan Powell. I can't read my own writing. That's pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
Desiree from GoFundMe. She donated, and
Yay, Desiree!
we will contact her. We will get her information, and we will send you this lovely Cobra Commander hairdryer, or rather blaster, not a hairdryer.
It'd be awesome if it actually was a
and
hairdryer.
now, Adam, if you'll play one more song, then I can give away a prize to our studio audience. Yep. Yeah, all right. Let me get out of the way.
I'll give you $5 out of my own pocket.
So what?
I will totally go get one of those beers and give you $5 out of my own pocket to hear another one of yours.
All right, here we go. Here's another one of my songs.
Please.
Let's step back. Let's do some huffing.
Yeah, fired up.
It is Sunday after all.
Get your ass whipped in a minute.
You shut the fuck up, Juan Pedro.
Yeah, shuffleboard.
Why you up now?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yes. Hell.
Everybody wants a piece of me in shuffleboard. I'm 3 games up, motherfucker, and I ain't feeling too.
Whatever, asshole.
All right, here we go.
You motherfuckers should get in a ponytail contest.
Okay, we're gonna play a song.
I can't do a ponytail, nothing.
Jesus don't know nothing about no huffing. You can trust in the Lord. Lean on tall you lean. Yeah, it's spray on Sunday. It's ether on Easter. Oh yeah, Jesus don't know nothing about no huffing.
Oh, you ain't. Goddamn right.
Goddamn right. Let me tell you something else real quick though. Sunday comes around just about every week. I'd buy into the Lord if Satan wasn't so cheap. Yeah, this world's enough to make me gag. I pray for rapture in a paper bag. Jesus don't know nothing about no huffing. Okay.
Redemption in a paper bag, buddy. Come on now.
Here's to the apostle with gold up in his nostril. The virgin we all trust her. Just pass me that old duster, yeah! My sins seem to pile on, then forgiven in a can of Krylon. Oh yeah, Jesus don't know shit about no huffing.
Silver one.
Shut the fuck up, Brian Renfro! This is my goddamn show now. Alright, one more truth. Noah saved the world just a floating on his boat. I saved myself just a floating on another clear coat. Yeah, you can't make it to heaven just riding on your cash. Girl, hop aboard my gold mustache. My body's a barrel pane. Pop the cap, make it rain. Jesus, no, nothing but
Adam Faucett, ladies and gentlemen! Holy God!
I mean, like a sneak past, not
Oh
gonna
my
be.
God! Oh, thank you guys for joining us once again. Next week we've got Paul Hodge, we've got the Cunts! Right, and more funny shit that wasn't included this week. So, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, go back and watch some of the old episodes and shit like that. And before I go, I'm going to give away News Radio Season 1 to somebody.
I'd like it,
Really?
please.
This is News Radio.
This
is Dave Foley. I mean, there's so many good things I can say about this show. Phil Hartman. We didn't even talk about Andy Dick. For God's sakes, Andy Dick. This is
More charity.
I think I should just keep this.
Not me, not me, not me, dude.
Appreciate Andy Dick.
The world needs more dick.
Yeah.
But not
You
everybody.
actually,
I want it.
you got crush it.
I don't care. I want that
Don't make me throw it. I'll just toss it through a window. Really, nobody wants the prize.
I'm just. Give it
Next week on Spooky Talk Show, the prize is this. Everybody gets one. It's on your chair. Fuck it. Play the end credits. I'm out.
Since I'm obviously the best part of this show, donate at gofundme.com/spookytalkshow so you can see more of me.